Okay guys, I am in Naples. How are you guys doing? Hopefully everybody is okay. I'm in Naples. Shout out to anybody who's in the south of Italy. I'm just here for 2 days. I got the train down because why not? And let's get into this video because Diddy's children are really pissing me off. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Diddy's children have come out with a statement. Why? I don't understand. Nobody asked for this statement. And it's really irritating me because what they're saying is an obstruction of justice. Quincy comes out and says that the past month has devastated our family. Well, it's also devastated the victims. This past month, has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. We stand united, supporting you every step of the way. We hold on to the truth, knowing it will prevail, and nothing will break the strength of our family. We missed you and love you, Dad. Let me read that out one more time. The past month has devastated our family. Many have judged both him and us based on accusations, conspiracy theories, and false narratives that have spiraled into absurdity on social media. I'm so sorry, but Diddy beating up Cassie in a hotel room is not a conspiracy theory. It's not a false narrative. It is a fact because we all saw it happen. We all saw the way he dragged her not once back into that room, but twice as she attempted to escape. That is somebody who, the way he did that to Cassie, it's not the first time that's happened before. And somebody like Diddy does not settle that large amount of money if all of the accusations or allegations, the majority of them, were true. Knowing this man who likes to profess his innocence and his ego, you would have thought that he would have fought that all the way to the end. I don't like what the children are doing here. You can support your dad if you want to, but support your dad and shut up. There's no need for you to come out publicly and say that there are false narratives and conspiracy theories, because what you're doing here is you're disrespecting the victims and the alleged victims. We know that there are factual victims, Cassie being one of them from the video that we've all seen, let alone the alleged lawsuits. Yeah, out of the majority of lawsuits, probably in my opinion 5 to 10% of them are not true or cash grabs, but the majority of them to me seem like they are true. But we know that there's a video that exists of Cassie and Diddy, and so I don't like what they're doing here because they're neglecting Cassie's feelings, what Cassie's been through, which is far more traumatic than what they've been through for their father. Remember, none of them have been through anything abusive with their father from what we know of, whereas Cassie's been through a lot more. I don't like what they're doing here, and I'm going to read out some comments of people responding. Your dad beating up a chick on the camera in a conspiracy theory. Someone said he's too grown, Quincy, to be in denial. Everybody can't be lying on your dad. Men see their dad smack and beat a woman on video and they still stand 10 toes down. Was better off just not saying anything. That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm glad the comments are agreeing with me. Quincy, that ain't even your daddy. I'm screaming. The bottles of baby oils were laced. Quincy, your father is looking for you. Go home. Damn Q, how the world saw the video of him beating Cassie, but you missed it. This is what I don't understand. It's better for them to say or address that, or better for them to not say anything, because it comes across very ignorant, dismissive. It's not the first time they've done this, and it's pissing me off. I don't care if you are the children of Diddy. I don't give a damn. The priority of people are not you. I'm so sorry. Even the daughters, even the minors of the children, none of you are the main priority. The main priority are the alleged victims and Cassie, as we saw in that scenario, who's been through XYZ. They are the main priority because those are the victims in this scenario, not you guys. So when they continuously publicly make these statements, they are dismissive of these victims, and it's pissing me off, and also the alleged victims. Like, who woke up intrigued about the Diddy case saying, please children, speak up, we want you? Ain't nobody looking for the statements, ain't nobody looking for the children, ain't nobody looking for Quincy, ain't nobody looking for them to be saying anything. But like, we're not looking for that, bro. So your statements are pointless. It's irritating, it's frustrating. Go away, go home, support your dad in quiet, and leave it at that. I'm so sorry. No one's asking you for these public statements, doing up united family like this is the color purple and all of you had to fight, when really and truly all of you had golden spoons, haven't worked a day in your life, have money left, right and center. Your father is still very wealthy. All of you are still wealthy. You don't know anything about struggle, rent, bills, or how you need to work job to job. You don't know or understand any of that. So please don't sit here doing family portraits like this really is the color purple. None of you guys have had to fight for your life in any capacity audacity away, the victims and the alleged victims have had to fight for their life from what they've gone through from Diddy. So please, if you want to support your dad, support him in quiet, go over there, sit down and shut up, because I'm sick and tired of the nonsense that you guys keep putting out here. The audacity for you to say false narratives and conspiracy theories, we've all seen with our 2 eyes, and I've seen with my 2 eyes, my big nose, my big head and my big teeth. I've sat here and seen the video of the way Diddy dragged Cassie twice and beat her to a pulp so meticulously and disgustingly, and there were many a times outside of that where she was seen with bruises left, right, center. If you read through her lawsuit, Quincy, you would have read through the disgusting allegations, the freak off allegations, and all the madness that she had to go through, baby oil laced up, ran through IV fluids and etc. All of the madness that she went through. But your dumbass wants to sit here and say false narratives. I'm irritated. It pisses me off. You don't know what happened to Kim Porter. You were not there, despite the family statements coming up from all of you guys. You were not there. And if there's a video of what he did to Cassie, there's no bounds of what this man can do, because the way he was beating her up, if you look at Diddy's body language in that video, you would have seen the fact that this man was confident in the actions that he was doing to Cassie. He wasn't even speaking to her, he was continuously dragging her, and that he's definitely done something like that before, and that was old footage, which means that he paid the hotel to keep that quiet. So please shut up, sit down, support your dad and quiet, because it's really pissing me off the why you guys want to give up the united statements as if this man is innocent, when we've seen factually that this man is not innocent from what he's already been accused of from when it comes to Cassie. Let alone Dawn Richard, who also came out with a lawsuit as well, and the fact that she was locked in a car for multiple hours from Diddy and he made her life hell. So for the fact that you don't read these freaking lawsuits and the fact that these people have been through absolute hell, the majority have been through absolute hell, you are dismissing their pain with the audacity and stupidness to say that it's a conspiracy theory. Now, I'm not saying everybody's telling the truth. There are definitely people who are cash grabbing, absolutely. But if you read through the majority of these lawsuits, specifically Cassie and Dawn Richards as two people, and the plight that these women have gone through, let alone the men, but the plight that these men have gone through, for you, like, are you okay? Multiple minors have come forth saying that something's happened with Diddy, and your dumbass is saying false narratives. Don't know about you, but if my friend, my dad, my brother, multiple minors were coming at them, I'm side-eyeing them. Do you understand? I'm side-eyeing them until we wait. Listen, if my dad, my brother, my friend, multiple minors were coming for them, ain't no way I'm publicly going to say this they're innocent when I don't even know. That's crazy. You must be dumb, because it's really pissing me off. Anyways, this was only meant to be a 2-minute discussion, but of course it pissed me off. I really did not need to be running my mouth like this, but clearly I wanted to do so. But anyways, Raid Online are reporting that Justin Bieber is barely eating. He stopped, and that, speaking to Raid Online, an insider stated he's obviously been very worried about the Diddy scenario because it drags him into headlines in a very lurid and upsetting way. He's barely eating, and you only have to look at him to see that. And that Hailey Bieber is trying to be his support system. Now, of course, I would agree, based on reports and what we've seen from, Bieber, he does look very skinny. Even in recent pictures, he definitely looks like he's lost weight. That loss of weight, to me, is not coincidental. It parallels everything with Diddy when it started happening a month ago. So he's definitely stressed. He's definitely worried. Perhaps there are tapes of him doing evil stuff being done to him. We don't know. But because we don't know, I'm not going to sit here and obsess over his loss of weight. I don't think it's inappropriate, but like I said to you guys many moons ago, Bieber and Usher, two components, cannot escape this conversation until Diddy is sentenced and is declared in court that they have nothing to do with it. Only then they can stop being spoken about. But as far as I'm concerned, they're both public individuals, so I don't want anyone to be saying, oh, we shouldn't be speaking on them. So sorry, they're very public, they're associated with Diddy. That's just how this world works. And so there's either tapes of Bieber being ran through, unfortunately, or there's tapes of Bieber running through people. It's either or, to be honest with you, or even both. We don't know. So I just feel like the Bieber defenders, you don't need to calm down, because we don't know. So there could be a possibility that he also was an alleged victim, but there is a very small line between being a victim and then turning into an abuser. It's very common. It happens a lot of the time, and I think that we need to have this conversation with a lot more nuance when it comes to Bieber. He's not just this innocent white boy. We don't know. I feel like if Bieber was a young black boy in the industry or a young brown boy in the industry, I don't think there would be so much conversation of innocence and victim and we need to help him. I think there would be a lot more conversation of him being quite troublesome, where I feel like because of the phenotype that Bieber has, a lot of people are quick to defend him, see him as a helpless boy and, coddle him. And whilst a lot of that may be true, based on the videos that we have seen, I definitely believe that he was groomed and used and etc. I just don't think that that approach would be for a young black or brown boy that looks like Bieber. I'm not taking away or invalidating anything that Bieber might have gone through, but I also feel like if he looked like something else, there would not be that quickness from people to want to defend and coddle him. That's just the way I kind of see it. To be honest with you, as a young brown boy myself growing up, and, you know, being brown myself, being a person of color, I can speak on these conversations without it taken away from Bieber. And that is what I'm trying to do here. Hopefully people can understand that. But I just feel like people think that Bieber is just a victim when he could also just be an abuser. We don't know, guys. We don't know. So we have to wait till time will tell if things get exposed and etc. None of us think that Diddy would go down this quickly. Like, we don't know that, guys. So let's just take things lightly, step by step. Bieber is not going to escape these headlines, but what I'm not going to do is, because I saw the pictures of Bieber in the Daily Mail where he was seen breaking a social media silence and all the reports saying that he's lost weight and etc. I didn't want to report on it then, but now insiders are speaking via radar, so of course I want to speak on it. But I just don't think that's appropriate, because his weight loss, in my opinion, does not prove that he was doing anything evil with Diddy. So it doesn't make any sense. Subscribe or comment down below, give this video a thumbs up. I ran my mouth in this video and I don't understand why. Probably the coffee shot that I just took. But anyways, subscribe if you guys want to. Don't feel pressured. Do what you want to do. I despise people online who say subscribe. Like, bro, yeah, of course, subscribe. And, you know, there's no issue in content creators saying it. But also at the same time, like, don't feel pressured to do something that you don't want to do. Subscribe if you guys want to. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video. Damn, Mr. Motormouth over here. Jesus Christ.